The dream of colonizing the red planet is often presented as a grand leap for humanity, yet a stark reality remains hidden behind the ambition of space moguls. The primary obstacle to Mars colonization is not merely a technical glitch, it is a fundamental clash with the laws of physics. Current rocket technology lacks the capability to launch a return vehicle from the Martian surface, which lacks the massive infrastructure, thousands of engineers, and thousands of tons of fuel required for liftoff. Landing on Mars effectively means burying oneself 34 million miles away from home. The biological toll of the journey is even more harrowing. During the 6 to 9 months of travel in zero gravity, the human body begins to systematically fail. Astronauts lose 1 to 2% of their bone density every month, meaning that by the time they reach Mars, their skeletal structure could be as fragile as that of a person in their 70s. Muscles, particularly in the legs, wither at a rate of 10 to 20% monthly. Even the heart, no longer required to pump blood against the force of gravity, shrinks and weakens. These physiological changes are largely irreversible. A traveler returning to Earth after a multi-year mission would find their heart unable to cope with our planet's gravity. Beyond physical frailty, the environment itself is a silent killer. Exposure to space radiation on a round-trip mission exceeds the career safety limits set by space agencies, significantly increasing the risk of fatal cancer. This radiation also penetrates the brain, potentially damaging neurons and leading to cognitive decline, memory loss, and impaired decision-making. Furthermore, the lack of gravity causes fluids to shift toward the head, squashing the eyeballs and swelling optic nerves, a condition that leaves many long-term astronauts with permanent vision impairment. Ultimately, those who sign up for the first Martian expeditions are not just explorers, they are volunteers for a chronic death laboratory. Even if a return trip were technically possible, the travelers would no longer be biologically Earthlings. They would be humans whose bones, hearts, and eyes have adapted to a different world, rendering them physiological exiles. Choosing Mars means accepting a life as a permanent wanderer, forever separated from the blue skies and the familiar weight of the world they once called home.